Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Rune Readings with Ashley. It is Sunday, September the 1st today, 2024. And woohoo, we are in September now. It's the Labor Day weekend. And after this weekend, I'm assuming the kids are all going to go back to school and things are going to start to get back into routine. So as much as I love the summer, all things have to kind of come and go, right? So yeah, I hope everybody had an okay week. Last week's rune reading, we pulled the ancestor card in our oracle deck, and I really resonated with that this week. There was so many synchronicities. I could not stop thinking about my loved ones that passed on. And I forgot to mention this, but ancestors can also, doesn't have to be somebody blood related to you, but it could be somebody who is even a friend. I consider that to be an ancestor. I have a very quick story for you all. This week, speaking of ancestors, I actually had a dream. And in the dream, I really do think it was a visitation from a friend that passed on. Unfortunately, back, I think it was in the year either 2011 or 2012. This is really sad, but my friend was actually horribly murdered. And they didn't end up finding his body until, I think it was like 5 years later or something like that. But I don't know if he just maybe crossed my mind or whatever, but it's just interesting because I haven't thought about this person for a really long time, and they just showed up in my dreams, and I really do think that was a visitation from the spirit world coming to say hello to me. So yeah, well, tonight we're going to do something a little bit different. I am a little bit late getting this video filmed and put out, so I apologize, but I've had a crazy busy day today, the last couple of days actually, and I've just been really wanting to take my time and relax and enjoy what's left of the long weekend. So we're going to do something a little bit differently. I had something a little bit different in mind. Today, instead of just pulling one rune, I wanted to pull 3 for the week. Kind of like a past, present, future thing, because I would like maybe there to be a little bit more context in the reading, and this is more for when I'm pulling my actual rune stones. The oracle deck cards, I think those are fine to just be pulled singularly, but if we're doing a reading for an entire week, I think it might give us a little bit more context as into what's possibly going on if we pull more than one rune. So I would really like to do that. Because also too, the reverses and the positives, or the reverses and the right side up runes, are kind of also going to give us another indication whether the week may be favorable or a little bit less favorable. So let's go ahead and get started with our sage. I had thought about seeing if I could film this outside today, but it was so late by the time I got home, I didn't expect to be home so late, so we're going to do it inside today. I affirmate that there be no negativity or unwanted energy contained within this sacred space. I call in any ancestors, deities, or spirit guides, or even angels, anyone benevolent who is going to help our energy and help us give positive messages, or, well, messages anyway, but I only wish to work with those who are for my highest good. I forgot to mention this, but I also wish to call in my higher self if that's who chooses to come through and give a message. So I'm going to shake up a bag of runes. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have for myself and my viewers for the week of September the 1st to September the 7th? Okay. So I got Reverse Laguz. And Reverse Rideho. And Upright Tewas. Okay. So, right off the bat, as soon as I saw the Reverse Laguz, what came into my mind is, so you know how sometimes rivers will have a dam, and the dam controls the flow of water in and out? Sometimes rivers in certain places can also get, I'm going to say the word clogged, although that's probably not the right word to use. Sometimes the river can get, where debris will come, like a landslide, or something will come and affect the flow of the river. It'll put it to either a halt or stop it, or put it to a halt, or slow it down. I'm really feeling the energy this week, right now, maybe towards the beginning of the week. And I could also say, you know, past, present, future, maybe this is beginning, middle, end of the week as well. Beginning of the week, I think things are going to start off really slow. The energy is going to be a little bit slow moving. Let's be perfectly honest here. You know, like, it is at least in Canada where I am, it's Labor Day weekend. It's a holiday weekend, and this is the last. I'm feeling like people are not going to be quite ready for summer to be over yet, and things are going to be slow rolling and get going. Maybe there's going to be some, I'm not going to say hesitation, from people wanting to get back into routine, but people aren't going to be overly enthused about it. And I mean, if you are, awesome, that's great. But from what I'm seeing here with the runes, it's going to be a little bit slow rolling. Myself personally, and I'm going to explain what's supposed to be going on this week for me, only because this pertains to the reading. When I do a reading for everybody, it's also including myself. So when I'm seeing Laguz in reverse, which is the rune of the lake of water, I'm seeing, like, my emotions pertaining to the situation, like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy and excited and about work, and I get to have a new experience this week. I'm actually going to be going pretty, like, I don't know, a good hour and a half's drive from where I live, to be attending some training required for work. And as much as I'm excited about it, I'm also a little bit nervous. I've got some anticipation, and the drive is kind of a little bit concerning for me. And now I'm really concerned because the fact that right in the middle of this rune reading, we've got the Rideho in reverse, and Rideho is the rune of the cart, literally riding, which is could mean your mode of transportation. So, my car, right, for example. And it's really interesting because Spirit's just telling me again that I need to be careful with my car. I actually had a scare yesterday. I went to check my oil in my car, and my car had basically no oil in it. I was almost running my engine dry. So thank goodness for my wonderful friend, who happens to be an apprentice mechanic as well where I work. She was able to, I did top up my car with the rest of the oil I had, and then from there I took my car to see her, and she was able to give my car an oil change, and we were able to flush out all that old oil. I don't even think I was quite ready for an oil change yet for my car. Like, it hadn't gotten to that, the numbers where it was supposed to be for the kilometers, but it didn't matter. I just wanted to make sure that I was going to be okay. And knowing that I have to travel this week for work purposes, especially as far as I have to go from home, it's probably going to be 2 hours commute each way. You know, I just want to be prepared as much as possible. Be prepared for traffic, be prepared for congestion, be prepared for possibly mechanical issues. So any mode of transportation, and this Rune particularly more correlates to actual physical traveling or transportation, but that doesn't mean that it also doesn't include a spiritual traveling experience as well. So I just want everybody to keep an eye on their mode of transportation, their vehicle. Going to work this week, please give yourself lots of time to get where you need to be. Don't be in a hurry. Keep your wits about you. And if you feel tired or you're exhausted and you're really having a hard time, and it's absolutely not necessary to travel, then maybe abstain from that. Also, again, this could be pertaining to the long weekend. Congestion, kind of the stopping the flow. This could also literally mean like the streets and the roads are probably going to be very busy too from people traveling. This is people's last weekend, possibly people's last weekend, to get like a camping trip in or something, like the last hurrah of the summer. So people are going to try to utilize that as much as possible, because once everybody settles into routine, people are probably not going to have time or not want to focus on other things. That's not with the routine, especially when you've got like school-aged people going back to school and stuff like that. Everything's a struggle and a readjusting again to getting back to what is normal for the rest of the year. So finally, it looks like towards the end of the week, we have Tewaz, which is the Tyr's Rune of Victory. Tyr is spelt Tyr, is the god of justice and victory. So I have some really happy, positive feelings about the end of the week. I think by the time Friday and Saturday roll around, we're going to be in more of a good headspace. I think it would be a really good opportunity to get out and have some socialization time. I think at the end of the week, whatever ends up happening during the week it may be a challenge, but it's going to be sorted, whether that's with work or with personal life. And I think that by the end of the week, like, things are just going to be really good. I think things are going to be positive. The fact that I see this, I know it's not the Wunyo, the joy rune, but I can't help but feel happy seeing this, because this is a victory. We're going to come out of this week doing good. So I think everything's going to go smoothly. I think I just need to make sure in my life for what I'm going through this week that I'm prepared and that I've got my wits about me. Like I said, my car, I'm just going to make sure I'm checking my oil every single day before I leave to go to Richmond, where I have to go, closer to where I live kind of thing. I'm just going to make sure I check. And I've already taken all of the steps that I need to take to make sure that my vehicle is ready for travel. But yeah, also, the end of this week, I don't know if any of you are facing any sort of things with legal stuff or injustices or justice. This rune also could mean if you've got anything going on, legal stuff, documents, stuff to do with the courts. I'm also hearing like bank loans, maybe stuff to do with finances. anything that you're kind of wanting to manifest that way, I'm seeing positivity at the end of the week for that as well. So yeah, well, I think I've said all I need to say. I actually really enjoyed doing a three rune pull this time. I think it's going to give a little bit more full-bodied of a full-bodied reading, and it gives a little bit more context into what to expect during the course of the week. So if anybody's interested, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can reach me at my email, ad- that's the line in the middle, Mackenzie, it's spelled MACKENZIE, at hotmail.com. You can reach out to me for a private reading. This week's probably going to be a little bit difficult, just because of me having to travel for work. But if you're interested in doing an evening reading during the week, I can do my best to accommodate you. If not, I have Saturdays. I'm free all day, and I'm willing to work around the client's schedule, so we can do that. And yeah, if you find value in this content and you like the video and enjoyed the reading, please give me a like, thumbs up, and please, if you're interested, and subscribe to this channel and tell your friends about Rune Readings with Ashley and what we do. I'd like to thank my viewers for their love and kindness and support. Any comments would be appreciated. And I'd also like to thank our spiritual team, my spiritual team, for helping me do this work, and I appreciate all the love and kindness. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go. I hope you have a wonderful long weekend if you're in Canada celebrating, and I don't know about other places, other countries, if it's a long weekend as well, but enjoy your evening and take care, everyone. Alright, see you later. Bye-bye.